You sent me your questions and I'm here to answer them. So today's episode of Ask Jason. I'm going to be answering some of the top 5 questions that I got across all the platforms. And in case you don't know me, my name is Jason Chaney, and I specialize in helping people lose weight by transitioning to a plant-based diet. But most importantly, I help people tackle their self-image when it comes to their food home, so they never have to worry about gaining weight ever again. And so let's go ahead and get into it. I hope you're having a great Thursday. And so the first question we have today is, my doctor says I need to take supplements, so why do you say not to? And so this is a really good question, and this really shows that you are listening to what I'm saying. However, you may be misconfusing how I'm saying it. It is not that I'm saying you should not take supplements. What I'm saying is don't waste your money taking supplements when you don't need to. So just to give you an example, let's say if you have iron deficiency and your doctor's saying, hey, go buy this iron pill. Instead of buying the iron supplement, why not just eat the iron naturally? Get it from your natural diet. This way you're eating the foods that you're normally eating and you're getting more iron in it. So one of the things that a lot of the things in the medical industry don't explain is no matter what kind of illness we have, whether it's obesity, autoimmunes, or different things, is there's always going to be a corresponding deficiency within our body, meaning there's going to be a vitamin or mineral that we're deficient of at the same time. And so this is just my opinion, and remember, opinions are the cheapest commodity on the earth. So my opinion differs from the opinion of your doctor. I believe instead of taking a supplement, spending extra money where you're just getting a raw form of, let's say, iron, you're getting just a raw form of iron, get the full iron in its full source. So like some of the things that you can eat to get iron naturally. You can eat, you can get it from spinach. You can get it from moringa if you're familiar with that. It's a leaf that you can get in powder form that mixes really well with smoothies, tastes amazing. You can get it from kale, you can get it from potatoes, you can get it from sweet potatoes. Like all of these different foods that are sitting in front of you in your natural grocery store, you can get it. So that's why I say don't waste your money on actually taking supplements if you can actually just get it from the original source and just eating it naturally. And that way you can get it all through the day and you're not spending money. Because here's the thing, like I'll be honest with you, when I used to take supplements, I used to try to stretch out a 30-day supplement for 6 months. And all that ended up me doing was still being deficient in the supplement I was paying for. Like that's the difference in where I differ from your doctor. Your doctor is telling you to spend money on a supplement, and I'm telling you, hey, you can go eat it naturally. Just get it in your diet and just increase it naturally in your diet. Like you can even just buy a cast iron skillet, which will naturally help you get more iron in your diet. Now here's the catch. Like I'll talk about that later. But also, like if you, I'll go and say it now. If you're someone who's saying, like, you know what, Jason, I don't want to eat healthier, I don't want to eat all of these different fruits and vegetables, I don't want to have to do that, I just want to take a pill, then yes, you're going to need to take a supplement. But all supplements are not created equal. So if you're taking a supplement that you're just buying in your local grocery store, local supermarket, it is not going to be a high quality supplement. Most of us are confused where we think the more money we spend, the better the product. That's called marketing. That has nothing to do with how good the product actually is. Stop. And so this is why I say, like, if you're not familiar with how to get supplements, where to get supplements from, not how to source the best quality supplements, don't waste your money buying supplements because you will not be getting any results. You're not going to see any improvement in your levels. And so this is why I say be cautious of supplements, because all supplements are not created equal. And I learned the hard way. I used to spend thousands of dollars every year on supplements, and they wasn't doing nothing for me. And if you're saying, hey, Jason, you know, I do want to learn more high quality supplements, just shoot me a message, and we'll talk about it, and I can see what supplements you're looking for, and I can help connect you with some of the high quality supplements. Because most of us just don't know. And think about it, if you've been taking a supplement for years, why are you still having to take that supplement? You shouldn't have to keep taking it. If it's high quality, you should be feeling better, getting better, having more energy. So this is why I say just be cautious of supplements, because all of them are not created equal. So the second question is, if I don't eat protein, I will get weak. So why would I give up meat? And this is a really good one. And this is, I used to believe this also. Like I thought I was going to, if I give up eating meat, I need the protein, I'm going to become this weak person. I thought I'd be like the commercial where they show the people in Africa, they so weak and hungry they can't even blink their eye when the flies on them. I thought that same thing also. Here is the thing, like what they're not telling you is animal protein, one, protein is not made from animals. When we eat animals, so meat, turkey, chicken, beef, fish, any of that, you're not eating protein from its original source. You're eating it as a byproduct. So you're eating protein that has been already digested by the animal and now it's inside the animal's body. So all protein comes from fruits and vegetables, no place else. Protein is synthesized from the dirt and the sunlight through vegetables and fruits. That's the only way we have protein on this planet. It does not exist anywhere else. There's no other way to have protein except from plants. So my ideology behind it is, why get something from the middleman instead of getting it from the source? Now think of it this way. Would you rather take a loan from a loan shark, or would you just rather be able to get a loan from a bank? Why get it through the middleman who's going to probably give you things, have other things in there that you don't want to have with it, when you can just get it from the source where it's regulated and it's going to be what you actually need? Like, think about it that way. And so the other thing with eating meat is you're getting other things inside of it that are not good for your body, that causes inflammation. So one of the biggest things is there's two types of iron. Like, there's a plant-based iron that you get from your plant sources, and there's iron that you get from animals, meaning it is called heme iron. Heme iron is very absorbable in our body. However, at the same time, it oxidizes our body at a very accelerated rate compared to getting iron from plants. This is why, like, if anybody has an iron deficiency, I always recommend plant sources. Because if you're getting the oxidation, this is probably why you're having problems breathing. This is probably why you're having some of those aches and pains. If your car started to oxidize and rust, you would go get it fixed. You have to do the same thing for your body also. You can't just keep taking in the same harmful things that is causing inflammation. And inflammation is the leading problem with most issues with people today. And so this is why, yes, if you want to focus on protein, you can, but get it from plant sources, so you're getting it from the real sources. Now, one of the things that animal protein don't have is it doesn't have any fiber. Dietary fiber is essential for our intestinal tract. If you're having issues with constipation, IBS, things like that, you have a low fiber diet. If you have diverticulitis, oh man, that's a tongue twister. That is a direct source of your diet, meaning you're not eating enough fiber. And that's why when people have that, doctors will tell them, hey, you need to start eating more fiber. You need to start taking a fiber supplement. But just start focusing on getting more fiber in your diet. You'll get protein in there at the same time. So you don't have to worry about getting weak or anything like that. And if you watch my videos, you can see from the past 3 years I've been doing videos that I am not weak. I'm actually having more muscles and I have more energy. So this is why that is a big myth of you have to get protein from meat. And so the third question is, if you give everything away for free, how do you actually make money? And so this is really funny because I don't understand why people worry about how other people make money. It's really not people's business, but I'll go ahead and explain it. Yes, I give everything that I learn away for free. Because I'm not here to make money off of selling you like, oh, I'm the secret to help you get healthier and lose weight. I don't care about that. The thing that, another reason why I get it away for free is because the reality is most people are not going to actually follow the directions. Most people are not going to actually listen to what I'm telling you. Like, I've given away $1 million worth of weight loss tips on doing videos over the past 3 years, and the amount of people that actually follow and listen to it consistently is very little. And so I don't charge for this stuff because I feel like this is stuff everyone should know. What I do charge for is my time. Meaning, if you want me to be your accountability coach, things like that, then you have to pay me, and it's not cheap. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. As of right now, I charge anywhere between $7,000 to $10,000 just for 3 months of my accountability. And that means because you're taking my time away from my wife. I didn't get healthy to give my time away to people. I got healthy for have more time with my wife. That's it. Like, it may sound mean and rude, but this is why I got healthy. I didn't get healthy for anyone else. It only was to spend more time with my wife. So if I'm taking away time from my wife, that means I have to be paid for it. It's going to have to be a monetary equivalent to it for me to give away. And yes, my services they increase each year. Like next year, it's going to be going up to $20,000. Like, I'm not looking to waste my time and spending a lot of my time with people who are not serious about getting results and being healthier. Like, I don't play when it comes to my health. This is why I do the videos, and you can see how I'm slimming up so much. And like, you can see how this shirt is too big now. I have to go buy more clothes this week. And so that's where I charge. Also, I have courses for people who can't afford my time. meaning I have a course, my wife and I, CC, we put together a plant-based course where it helps teach couples how to transition to a plant-based lifestyle. I also had a transition with your family, things like that. And I have a course where it teaches you just how to focus on the 7 areas that I focused on to start reversing health issues. And so that's how I actually make money. I don't promote it, anything like that. I talk with people because the thing is, like, you can't just say, hey Jason, I got $10,000 here, I want to hire you. You have to be interviewed. I'm gonna have to talk with you. I have to see where your mindset is. If your mindset is nowhere near to be successful in transitioning to this type of thing, like, I'm not gonna take your money, because remember, one of my biggest things is don't waste your money. Stop wasting money on diets. Stop wasting money on supplements. Stop wasting money on things you're not gonna do. And so I don't actually work with everybody. That's one of the biggest misconceptions that a lot of people have, is like, oh, Jason's want to help everybody in the world. No, I don't. I only want to help people that are serious about taking control of their health. People that are serious about living a longer, healthier life. People that are serious about having an extra day with their spouse, having an extra day with their kids. Like, those are the only people that I'm really looking towards to help. And a lot of people are not at that level yet. Like I tell you, for me, it was life or death. And most people are nowhere near that point, so they're content and comfortable eating the same foods that they have and having the same results they have. So that's just one of the ways I make money, just to let you know. And then next question is, how do you give up meat so easily? So this is a good one because it wasn't easy. Let me be very clear with you. Like, going from a person who was snacking on racks of ribs for lunch is not someone that gave up meat easily. It was tough. I was dealing with my addictions with the meat. I was dealing with my cravings, all of these things. I just had the willpower. I used my willpower. Every day I was going through, like, am I making the healthiest decision possible? Every day I was asking myself this, like, can I do better? What can I do better? How can I improve and do something better? Like, I was always focusing on cleaning up my eating, cleaning up my habits around eating, focusing on, okay, when I started seeing, like, okay, I'm having a craving for something, I would write it down. And that's how I started developing my food home. And I started understanding, like, wait, I only eat certain amounts of foods. Like, this is why I say all of us eat about 7 to 10 foods, and that's it. We don't eat a wide variety of foods. Even if you're eating different ethnic cuisines, you're still eating the same foods when you start breaking it down to a macro and micronutrient level. And so this is how I was able to discover. And once I started discovering that, I started mentally replacing that by going through, like, okay, like, for example, I would eat nachos. So I started seeing, like, how can I make plant-based nachos? How can I make healthier nachos? So then I started seeing I can make a cheese sauce from using potatoes, carrots, and red peppers. And so I started seeing, like, I can use lentils, brown lentils, as the beef, and just season it real good with taco meat. Like, it was a step. And I'm gonna be honest with you, like, I do regret that I didn't film everything from the beginning. I wish I would have had the courage and like, honestly, I was self-conscious. Like, I didn't believe I was gonna make it to this level. When I was 550 plus pounds and couldn't tie my shoes, like, I did not believe I could reach to where I am today. Like, the person I am today, was not a belief in my mind. I was just like, if I can just get a little bit healthier, if I can just bend down a little bit closer to my shoes, and if I don't need my wife at the time, like, those was the thing that I was focusing on. I wasn't focusing on not giving up meat or giving up meat. Like, I was just focused on, how do I want to be a better husband for my wife? So that was my driving factor. And this is why I say, like, you have to have a proper goal. Like, if your goal is not proper, it's going to be really hard to reach it. Because most of us set goals like, oh, I want to lose weight. You lose weight all day long. Like, all day long. If you took the time every hour to step on the scale and weigh yourself every hour for a week, you'll see you lose weight and gain weight all day long. Most of us fluctuate between 1 to 3 pounds depending on our eating lifestyle. If you eat the standard American diet, you have a fluctuation of about 10 to 15 pounds in a week. And so this is why your food home is really important, because if you start discovering it, it's no longer a hassle or a fight when it comes to giving up certain foods, because you start saying, like, I'm not giving it up, I'm just supplementing it for something else. I'm switching, still having the same foods. So, like, I still eat burgers, I still eat nachos, I still eat pizza, but it doesn't look the same way as you may eat it, because you probably eat it with cow's cheese, different meats and all of that, where it's full of saturated fats, where mine is full of fiber. So that's the big difference, and that's how I was able to give up meat. And so last question is, do you miss eating meat, or will you ever eat it again? And no, just short answer, no, I will never eat meat again, but that's my personal choice. I don't believe everyone has to stop eating meat. You may be shocked, like, oh, Jason don't believe everybody has to stop eating meat. No, I don't. It's your personal choice. You have your free will. Like, your free will is your free will. Like, you have the right to eat whatever you want to eat. I have the right to eat whatever I want to eat. I choose not to eat meat. That's a conscious choice that I make because I know the benefits that I got from not eating meat anymore, and I don't want to go back to it. And the reason why I'll never eat it again is, just to give you an example, I used to be that nice person, like, oh, because I live in different countries, you know, I'll try a culture food or something like that, or someone invite me to their house, I'll be like, oh, I'll just take a bite even though I don't really like it. Now, I don't care about that. I have too much respect for myself than I do for other people. And that's going to sound really harsh because we're not taught to think that way. But we give too much respect to others than we give to our own self. And because I have that much respect for myself now, I will never eat meat again. Like, I don't care if someone may feel like I'm being rude. I don't care if someone's feeling like I'm being an asshole. Like, it's my health. Like, when I was 550 plus pounds, when I was sitting here and couldn't walk with my left leg, when I was having issues with my cardiac issues, that was me sitting in my car crying. Everybody else around me wasn't there with me. So why would I give a damn about pleasing someone else if it's not going to please my health? Like, you have to really start focusing on this. We're taught so much through school and all of this dumb training as we're growing up, like, oh, you need to be selfless. You need to be selfless. I am not selfish. I'm one of the most selfish people in the world when it comes to my health. I am completely selfish. And here's the difference between that. Like, when I was in the military, I was selfless, meaning I would have jumped on a grenade for a battle buddy or something, or I would have gave my life up for someone. Right now, I am not giving my life up for no one. My life, I live it on my terms, and my terms is to live as long as possible with my wife. That is it. Like, and that means having a healthy body. So I don't give a damn about anybody, how they eat, how they feel about my eating habits, or how they feel about me. And it's like, I'm gonna be honest with you, it sounds rude, but there's freedom in that. When you stop giving a damn about anyone else, you will start really starting to learn how to love yourself. And this is the biggest problem with most societies now. We don't love ourselves enough to do the extra mile. We don't love ourselves enough to go that extra mile to reach that financial goal, reach that health goal, reach that relationship goal. Like, start loving yourself more. Be selfish. Stop being selfish. Like, that's a mindset thing. And why have we, and think about it, no matter where you live in the world, we've all been taught selfish is wrong. Selfish is wrong. It's not wrong. Governments are selfish. If you look at it, if you start really identifying mindsets, like, look at the mindset of a government. It is selfish. They do not give a damn about all the people. They only care about the people that's going to get them to what they want. They only care about the goals that's going to get them to what they want. Your doctor is selfish. Your doctor is telling you what, oh, you need to do this. You need to do that. Like, I'll be honest with you. I have the 10 screws in my back. Knowing what I know now, I would have never had that surgery, even though at that time I needed it because that was the only thing I knew. But when I go back and look at how I was taught into the surgery, it was bullying. Oh, if you don't do this surgery, you'll probably end up being paralyzed. Your spine can collapse. These are things, that is selfish stuff. Because not only is the doctor getting paid for that, but it's getting you in their system to now you need to start using their physical therapy. You need to start using these other things. You need to start taking these medicines. Like, that is selfishness. So be selfish with your health. And so I hope you got some value from that from Ask Jason. If you still have questions, no matter which platform you're watching from, whether it's LinkedIn, Facebook, or YouTube, just go ahead and click. Don't be afraid to leave more messages. I keep them down. I usually just do 5 each Thursday. And so that's how I'm going to do it. And just also, if you're someone you're like, Jason, I don't really want to start eating more fruits and vegetables, but I want to learn more about high quality supplements, just shoot me a message and I'll send you some more information about it. And so have a great Thursday. Stay supercharged. If you like this type of content, hit the like button. If you know someone that can use value from this, go ahead and hit that share button and share it to them. And if you want more of this type of information and see videos that I don't share on LinkedIn or Facebook, then just click the link up above or below and you can subscribe to my YouTube channel. Have a great Thursday and stay supercharged.